Welcome to In the Spotlight. I'm Shirley Lin. Now today I'm really honored to be speaking with Jade Chiu, who is an accessory and jewelry designer based in New York. She's got her own brand and everything. She has been in the States for 19 years. 8 years was spent in California and then 11 years in New York. She studied at San Jose State in graphic design, and then she went on to study at Parsons for fashion studies. And lastly, she also studied at Fashion Institute of Technology in accessory classes. So if you can tell, I'm wearing some of her works on me, but we're going to get into that eventually. But first, let's meet Jade. Hi, Jade.
Hi, Shirley.
It's so good to see you again.
Same here.
I know, we've met each other many years ago, but
Right.
this is the second time I'm speaking with you, but the first time in the filming studio, so our audience can actually see. And for those who are listening, we'll be describing all these pieces of great masterpieces on us, eventually. But before we go into just why Jade is into fashion and jewelry and accessory and all that, she has a story to tell that has made an impact on her. So you want to start with that story, Jade?
Hi, everyone. I'm Jade Chiu, creative design director of Jade Chiu. Actually, a couple years ago, there's a amazing story that really affecting me. It's like this couple of girls, teenager girl, they call me up and they say, Jay, can I come to your house? I wanted to introduce you to my classmate. I wanted you to wear your pieces. I was like, okay, so why don't you come to my studio? And that was a snowy day. It was really cold. Both of the girls, they were like 18. They came to me, were like trembling, like, wow, it's really far from where they were living. And so the little girl, she's a little bit chubby. She was like, I wanted to go to this concert, and can you dress me up? Like, I want everybody to see me. Because she's probably like, from the same peer. She didn't have the same amount of attention of as other girl. And so I was trying all my samples on her because as you can see, I'm a small size. So all my accessory is small. And I tried all my crochet, my pieces and my belts, and none of it is her size.
Oh, they were all too big.
Yeah, they were too small.
Too small. As you were saying, she was chubby, right? Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I started just mumbling like, oh, I don't know, like I never know about the sizes, I'm sorry. And she looked in the mirror, she started to cry. I said, oh, what's wrong? And I feel like a little bit nervous, like she's my client, she come to see me. I didn't want, the last thing I wanted is to see her cry. And she looked in the mirror, she was like, that's it, I don't like myself. And she just, rah, rah, rah. I said, oh, don't worry, it's okay, I have a bunny ear. And she wear the bunny ear. That's like really cute. It's actually like this tall.
It's fluffy.
It's fluffy.
It's furry.
So
yeah.
then finally she was okay, and she looked in the mirror. She's cute, a cute bunny. And when she go to the concert, a lot of people see her. Like how people react to the bunny ear. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, you're so adorable. And actually the leading singer from the band, Chiu, they see her right there on the spot, like, oh wow, what a cute bunny.
Was she?
And
is this a pink bunny?
It's like the beige color.
A beige color.
But it just stands out so much.
Yeah.
At the concert, and all of a sudden she gains so much confidence, and that just hits me so strong. Like, I never thought my design one day can change this little girl, teenage girl, what they feel about this world.
Right.
And all of a sudden she was the happiest girl ever.
Wow.
Yeah.
And she said that, you said that she's one of your clients.
Yes.
Oh, really? So was she wearing your jewelry as well besides the bunny rabbit ears?
that was the whole focus.
The bunny rabbit ears.
Yeah, yeah, that thing.
Oh, that is so cool. So
Yeah,
she's still very close to you, I guess.
Yeah,
as a
but
friend.
then every now and then she was sending me message and follow my news. I was just feeling like, wow, if this design things can change somebody's life, it's quite a powerful.
That is true.
Yeah.
Well, Jade, let's start from the beginning. Where are you from in Taiwan? Are you from Taipei?
Yeah, I'm
You
from
are.
Taipei,
You're a Taipei person,
but
okay.
then when I was younger, I lived in the south also, and the east side. It's like all over.
Yeah? Oh, okay.
My parents moving around, so.
Oh, I see. So, and then how were you as a child? I mean, were you really into jewelry, like making art things? Really into tiny little things? Is that how you
When
were?
I was teenager, I like to wear different clothes to school, like every weekend. And I remember, like, other classmates, they would just come and see, what do you wear? What did you wear this week?
Really? So,
And
what do you think would be your style? Punk, or what would you call yourself?
I was always rebellion. I want to be something different.
So you're always wearing
I was wearing
dark color?
something not really dark, you know, just something in trend, and then kind of
Trendy.
mix it with my own style, like my own representative of how this things should look like.
I
A little
see.
bit different with personal character.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
And then when did you move to the States?
About 1998.
1998.
Yeah.
How old were you then?
Do we need to talk about this
Wait.
now?
So did you go to college here at all, or?
Yeah, I went to mechanical kind of engineer school.
Mechanical
Yeah,
engineering?
because back then, I'm sorry, like Taiwan doesn't have that many supportive in fashion school.
Yeah.
And then always parents want you to become an engineer, like a computer guy, sort
okay,
of thing.
So
Yeah, so I didn't really study what I like back in school. I
Right,
have
but-
to go to the school because, you know, that's the suppose you have certain grades.
yes,
You can only go to the school.
that's right. Yeah, Taiwan's education is a little different. Where depending on how well you did it in the exam,
Yeah.
that's where you end up wherever you are. It
Right.
could be a major that you don't have any interest in, but because
Yeah.
you've got your grades there. So
Big time.
I'm thinking you're a girl and you were studying mechanical engineering. Usually you think of mechanical engineering related with guys,
know.
but yeah. So did you like it?
Me and my best friends, we made from that school. We were like very different from other classmates. Everybody was really good with what they like. We were good in like English or Chinese or music or arts.
So you
it's
were already-
nothing related to anything we studied there.
So you already was good in English. You liked learning the language
Yeah.
back then already. Oh, great! That's great. By what? Watching a lot of movies or singing English songs.
Yeah.
Yeah?
And
I can
going
see
to
you
the
listening to English songs.
community and meeting some friends. Yeah.
Okay. And then then you told your parents you want to go to the States because
Because I want to learn English.
Oh, it was because
That was
Okay.
so simple.
yeah. That is so cool. I know you have an older brother. Just the two of you in the family, right?
Yeah.
Did he also go abroad just like you?
He's very against to it.
Oh,
Every time I asked him to go, he was like, I don't speak English, I don't know what can I do there. But there's
Really?
a lot of Chinese there, no.
Yeah, that's true.
A
There's
lot
more.
of Chinese community.
Yes, it's growing
Like,
bigger and bigger.
As long you know how to communicate daily life, you don't really have to worry about that much.
So you're a very daring girl. From a young
Yes.
age, you have your own dreams, and you really
Yes.
wanted to go
Uh-huh.
get away from Taiwan, away from your parents, because you wanted to just simply go someplace and explore, be independent, and because your love for English, that you want to go and polish up go somewhere to polish your English
Yes,
language.
yes.
That the capability. Well, that's great. So then, how did the jewelry part come in?
Oh, so after I graduated, I was in Silicon Valley doing my graphic design And every day I have to, sit in front of the computer and just do a lot of work. And I wear different things to work every day. Like I will wear gloves and hat. Like, I like to dress up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and
But you must be kind of out of place, right? Because you're in
Yes.
Silicon Valley,
Yes.
but then you go in with a hat, and you're very trendy and
Yes.
fashionable. You
Yeah.
don't. I guess you couldn't really have fit in with all these other engineers, right?
Yeah, they wear like shirts and the jeans. So every day I'm the highlight of the light. Like, oh, Jay, what are you wearing? Jay, what are you doing here? You don't belong here. You should be a fashion designer.
Right.
That's why back then there was a show called Project Runway.
Yes,
And
Project Runway.
I don't know if you watched it. It was about like 10 designers. 10 something. They go compete for the final. If whoever wins it, they have the funds to start a business.
Yeah, they have
And
endorsement from different
I was
brands.
like to draw this little doll when I was in Taiwan, and then finally, I couldn't run away from my dream anymore. I feel like it's not because now I work in the computer field. I have a nice car and I have a cat, and that's it of my life. In the bottom of my heart, I still feel like if I have a dream, I wanted to chase it. Because when I went to States like 8 years ago from that point, I wasn't scared at all. I was very like daring, like you say. I was just wanted to go by myself to another country. And why did I scare when I had a settled life? I was scared to change. But
What, you mean you ask yourself, why should I be scared about changing my life?
Yeah, again.
Okay.
Yeah, because in Silicon Valley, California is like a heaven, opposed to New York like a hell, And just because that show really inspired me, like, oh, if they can chase the dream, why can't I?
Right.
Yeah.
you.
So I went on internet to check the place that they shoot the
Project Runway?
Project Runway in Parsons. I went on there to register classes by myself, and I went online to, back then when you wanted to buy a ticket, you got to call and got to convert. No, you just went online and click. Then you set up your dream like that. And I got a flight one-way tickets. It's like next day to New York.
Wait. You were doing all this while here in Taiwan.
No, in California.
Oh, in California. Okay.
While after I watched that show, Project Runway, after all my colleagues told me I should be a fashion designer.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to regret when I'm 60 by not trying. It was pretty struggle. It's more struggle than back in Taiwan. That innocent girl just want to go study English,
Right.
It's about career change. It's about can you afford your dream?
Right.
Yeah.
So anyway, you registered online, and you're saying they got you a ticket to fly to New York?
No, I just got my own self tickets.
Okay.
JetBlue.
They give you a ticket. Okay.
No, it's like I didn't ask for anybody's approval. I was just doing this clicking thing on my own to go to school, and it was much easier for you to do something on internet than have to ask everybody, can I get this flight?
That is so cool. So wait, you registered to be a part of Project Runway?
No, Parsons School.
Oh, Parsons School.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, that is amazing. So when you got to New York, what was the first thing you did?
I was lucky. I made friends that came to pick me up, and then there's an area in New York called Flushing.
Yes.
Has a lot of Chinese community, and so first thing is my friend took me to find a place to stay and then to eat, and very lucky. My aunt was right there in Flushing eating. So she said, why don't you come to stay with me for some time until you know what you wanted to do.
Right, until you can make on your
But
own.
I didn't know that my aunt is gonna be there in Flushing. I know she is in New York, but I don't know where she is. I
Well,
didn't
lucky
even
you.
ask her.
Yeah.
So when you wanted to do something, or the universe is gonna help you somehow,
Right.
like like that, just like that.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Yeah,
that is
that's very
great.
lucky.
Yeah.
Thanks to my aunt.
That is so cool. So when you were in California, I mean, were you also working part-time? I mean, to make a living for yourself, right?
In Cali, I was full-time student,
Oh,
but
okay.
then when I flew to New York,
Yeah.
I had like almost full-time job, and then went to two different school, Parsons and FIT, for
What?
like a year or two. Yeah.
How do you do that? You mean like Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays you take classes at Parsons, and then Tuesday, Thursdays, and
Something
Saturdays?
like that. I will
FIT?
work from Mondays through Friday in the daytime, and in nighttime then I went to Parsons
Oh,
and
okay.
FIT.
But did you take up a part-time job to make a living? I mean,
It was almost like a full-time job, and I was
you
like
mean the classes?
no, the job.
Oh, the job.
Yeah.
Which was?
Which was I was a personal assistant of a garment company, and basically she's an entrepreneur. So I basically pick up a lot of things from her through this process of learning.
Oh, okay. She's also from Taiwan?
No, she's Jewish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's neat. How did you find that job?
Oh, there's a website called Craigslist. Most of people went through that site.
Oh, okay.
And she actually interviewed 200 people on that day. And then she told me, she was like, okay.
200 people in a day? How do you do that?
She,
But anyway.
she got 200 later respond.
Right.
And
Applicants.
she picked me right away like that. We just click at the beginning.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is great.
Yeah.
So, because of her, you got this job
Yeah.
to make you through school.
Yeah, I have to thank to all my computer skills, like graphic design and websites skills. Back then, 10 years ago in New York, in fashion industry, nobody know how to do this computer app. Now it's different. So I was just very easy for me to find any kind of job in fashion. I was very, very lucky.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're going to later talk more about your pieces of jewelry and accessories and, describe it and show it to everybody. But before we do that, let's take a break. We'll be right back.
Sure.